Assalamualaikum kids, I hope that you all are doing good. Well, this is your English teacher Ms. Javeria with something very different today. Yes, my dear students, today we are not going to study anything. Today we are going to revise all the work, all the things that we have been doing since the month of July. Today we are going to revise all the work. So let's start with the month of July first week. In the week 1, we studied and we learned how to write a comprehension. Along with this, we started a new chapter that was Unit 2, Earthwatch. We did some exercises, vocabulary meanings, word sentences, difficult words, and we studied about verb, its definitions and some exercises. Let's move towards week 2. In the week 2, we studied a new chapter that was the sea. We did some exercises. And in the grammar portion, we studied antonyms and some grammar exercises. That was done in the first week and the second week. What we did, we studied about the comprehension, we studied the chapter Earthwatch along with some exercises, vocabulary meanings, word sentences, difficult words. We studied about the verb, and then Unit 1, the sea, some exercises. We studied some antonyms and some grammar exercises. Now let's move towards Week 3. In the week 3, we started a new chapter that was the Jungle Book. In this unit, we studied its vocabulary meanings, word sentences, difficult words, some text exercises, and in the grammar portion, we studied some forms of verb. And there was one writing task that was about letter writing. So with this, we studied this writing task along with this letter writing thing. In the week 4, we had nothing to do because we had Eid al-Azha holiday. So we revised all the work in the week 4 by ourselves. Let's repeat month of July with me once again. We studied comprehension, Unit 2 Earthwatch along with these things which I have just told you. In the week 2, Unit 1 the sea along with some exercises. In the grammar portion, antonyms and some grammar exercises. In the week 3, we started a new chapter, the Jungle Book, along with all these things, vocabulary meaning, word sentences, difficult words, and some text exercises. In the grammar portion, we studied about the forms of verb, writing task that was about a letter. Now let's move towards, let's jump into the next month, which was month of August. In the month of August, week 1, we studied a very new thing that was homophones in the grammar portion. Do you remember what we studied about the homophones? That were the words that spell differently, their meanings were different, but their sounds were totally same. For example, I told you some basic examples, blue and blue. Like I blew a balloon and I was wearing a blue color dress. So that was an easy example for this homophones. We studied homophones along with some past tense and how to use those homophones along with the past tense in the sentences. We studied these things in the week 1 of month of August. Let's jump into the week 2 for the month of August. We started a new chapter in the text portion that was English speaking countries. We did some exercises for the text portion. We did difficult words, word sentences, and along with this, we did some grammar exercises of this concerned chapter that was English speaking countries. Now let's move towards week 3. In the week 3, we started doing the tenses. I told you 3 basic tenses, that was present tense, past tense, and future tense. We started a tense with the present simple tense. We studied its table, its structures, and we studied the usage of present simple tense, that how can we make sentences by using this tense. We studied about the translations as well. Let's jump to the week 4. In the week 4 month of August, we continued our tenses and we studied about the past simple tense. We studied about its table, the structures, we studied about what a subject is, what a verb is, what an object is. We studied about the forms of verb, that how to use, and we studied about the structures, that how can we put the sentences according to the structure. We learned that by memorizing the structure and tables, tenses is no difficult. It's all about the structures and how to make a sentence by using those structures. So in the week 4 month of August, we studied about past simple tense its structure, and we did some translation for the same tense. Now let's move towards month of September. Week 1, we continued the tenses and we started a new tense, that was future simple tense. We started its table, structures, and the same thing, translations in all the tenses, present simple tense, past simple tense, future simple tense. I have always revised you and memorized you all the things about the subject, verb, object, the usage of these tenses. So it will be more easier to you to memorize and practical use of these tenses. Now here, my dear students, let's repeat all the syllabus once again with me. Then I will be having a good news for you. In the month of July, we studied comprehension, unit 2 Earthwatch, week 2. Now coming towards week 2, we studied this chapter, the sea, with some exercises, antonyms and grammar exercises. Now if we talk about week 3, we studied a new chapter, that was the Jungle Book, along with these things, word sentences, difficult words, some exercises and writing tasks. Then we had holidays in the week 4. Then in the month of August, we studied homophones, then one chapter, English speaking countries. Then we studied 3 tenses, present simple tense, past simple tense and future simple tense. Now that I was telling about one thing, that I'm going to tell you one good news, and that news is this, that in the month of September, there might be your online test. You might be appearing, inshallah, in this online test in the month of September. Now, what was the concept of revising all these things? It was all about this online test. But let me tell you one thing very clearly, that in this online test, this work will not come. The matter you have been taught will not come. The concept should be clear. For example, that you have studied about the comprehension, but the comprehension that you have done in your copy will not come. Anything else can come related to this comprehension, as well as the word sentences, the words will be changed. Same words that are done in your copy, those words will not come. The different words will come. So you must practice all the things. Your concept should be clear, just like in homophones. You have done some homophones in your copies, but might be possible that in the online test paper, the homophones will be different. Those homophones will not come which are already done in your copy. And same thing with these tenses, that the translation will be entirely different. But as you know that the table and structure will remain same, so you must practice these things. Your concept should be clear, and keep one thing in mind, that the matter that have been taught and the work that have been written in your copies will not come in the paper. Things will be different but with the same concept. So your concept should be clear. Now let's talk about the paper pattern for your test. You will be given 7 questions, out of which you will have to attempt 5 questions. These questions will be of 25 marks. There will be a choice of 2 questions. 7 questions will be given and you will have to attempt 5 questions. So you must prepare yourself for the exams now. You must memorize all the things. You must try to clear your concepts. You must rewatch the videos again and again to get more better results. I wish you good luck for the online test. I'll catch you next week inshallah with another lesson. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz. Goodbye.